Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good.
I want to be your new best friend for several different reasons.
Protection mostly.
Protection mostly. Yeah. I can smell alcohol in your breath, and I'm like a lot of pastors wouldn't marry you because I think you'd be under the influence, but that makes me want to marry you even more, my friend. So, welcome to our Indiana white trash wedding, officiated by me, the finest strain of Indiana white trash. So at this time, Anna, hit the bride entrance music. We will start our Indiana white trash wedding. Here we go. Complete with the paper towel runway, Lummy. Great job. This is our security right here. With a fake. Make sure you guys know that's fake, okay? Here comes the bride, along with her mother. Her mother, a former star of the Jerry Springer Show. Episode was My Trampy Mother, who slept with my boyfriend. Here we go. Let's bring her right here. Let's step you here, Angie. Who presents this bride?
Angie, her mother.
Thank you, Angie. If you may have a seat. We are here today to marry Cash and Haley in what looks like an absolute Cat 5 hurricane mess waiting to happen. Before we start this, Cash, my friend, do you know what you're getting yourself into? We had a little bit of a pre-interview. I think you may have learned some things about this family that you may not have known.
Oh, yeah.
Do you still want to go along with this, or do you want to jump in my 04 fully gassed up former cop car and get the out of here?
Oh, no, I still won't go along with it.
All right. You know it's going to be a tough road to...
Oh, most definitely.
Although the kids look like they like you, but they turned on you last night.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to talk about that, aren't we?
Yeah, they're like, F you, buddy. You're not our real dad. That's what they just said.
No, straight up, yeah.
That's what they say.
Straight up, yeah. They're like,
F you, you're not our real dad. Get used to it. You're going to, in fact, they might have T-shirts that say that one time.
Probably heading away.
F you, you're not our real dad. I also have to ask a question. I don't know if this is a legal question within the guidelines of marrying somebody, but are you pregnant?
No.
I mean, that's important, don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. If she was pregnant, would it matter? Or would you want to keep it?
If it's with me or not.
Well,
if it wasn't my baby.
She doesn't really know who her biological father is.
Oh, there's some red flags.
There are some red flags. Maybe marriage upon a DNA test.
Exactly.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
What's that? Nothing.
I got a gassed up car and you can be at work in 30 minutes, my friend. I'm just saying.
If it turns out to be a black baby.
What's that? I'm sorry.
If it turns out to be a black baby, I'm going to have a lock.
Now, you know grandma's mixed. You know that, don't you?
It's very possible. That's what he's saying.
Is he saying that grandma's mixed?
No, he's saying that I probably slept with somebody, but it's possible the baby could have been black because mom is mixed.
Really? Cash.
Really? I mean, you're peeling this onion back, buddy, and it's getting more white trash by the second.
It better be a Russian baby. That's all I'm saying.
In Miami, Russian baby. Yeah, I mean, black and Russian, you're going to be able to tell.
Yes, quite so.
Looks like Dr. J, or it looks like, who was Gorbachev? That guy had a big thing. At this time, I'm going to play the role of father here, okay? Because I don't think either one of you really have a father-like figure in your life at this time. And so I'm going to play that, So in marrying you guys, I'm going to give you a little pep talk here, okay? Now.
Do we call you dad?
What's that?
Do we call you dad?
No, don't call
him
that
daddy.
makes it a little creepy. All right. Now, I need you guys to both turn around here to look at me here, because we're getting a little bit more, we're getting a little bit here. Now, you guys know the divorce rate is 50% in America.
Yeah. With the Sanders, it's probably higher.
Right. So there's a lot of things that you guys, a lot of odds against you at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like she keeps a very reasonable head about herself sometimes. Sometimes she gets, even the children have said she's very hot-headed.
Yeah, quite so.
You guys even got into a fight as early as, this morning as to whether you guys are going to get.
Yeah, this morning.
Yes. all last night too.
It's my responsibility to try to talk you guys through what you guys are getting ready to do. It's all about compassion. It's all about forgiving. You know, for example, Haley. You know, let's say Cash has got high score on Grand Theft Auto, and you come in here with your bull crap all of a sudden nonstop with an attitude, and he's got high score on GTA.
Well, then the PlayStation's gonna get unplugged.
Hey, I better not lose that 5 stars. That's all I'm saying.
You got high score on GTA, and bitch unplugs it. It's not quite the answer I was looking for, Haley.
I could throw the PlayStation.
You know, no. To be compassionate, to forgive, and to love.
Talking about.
Yeah.
Or Cash, when you come home and she's in a full-blown lesbian lappy smirth with one of her girls because she's been with girls.
Trying to watch.
She said yesterday that you don't go for that.
No, I'm down for her to go. I'm down for her to have one, but I ain't gonna be a part of it. I'd rather watch.
And Cash, do you realize you could get a phone call in the middle of the night? She just got caught shoplifting at Goodwill. I mean,
To be honest, I actually do believe that. Yeah.
I mean, you got all.
Shoplifting, but definitely I do worry about getting phone calls sometimes saying, "Hey, Haley's in prison right now." Yeah.
So at this time, do you, Haley, take Cash to be the one that you love, that you honor, that you respect, and that you give oral while he's playing video games?
Yes.
You like that?
I like that.
Got that, kid.
I will remember that.
To love and respect and give me oral when I'm playing video games. That's part of your wedding vows, my friend.
It is. It is.
When she doesn't want to do it, you say, bitch, watch the video. That's part of our wedding vows. We were married upon that agreement, bitch.
Exactly. Now you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I got one for you. This isn't two-sided. I'm going to repeat it again. You ready?
Yes.
Do you, Haley, take Cash to be the one that you honor, love, respect, and give oral while playing video games?
Yes, I do.
Part of your vows, kid. Do you, Cash, take Haley to love, respect, and try to keep her out of jail? And when that warrant from Indiana finally comes through, that you stick by her?
Yes. I do.
Again, when she's finally expedited, you stick with your wife.
Yes, I do.
Means bail me out, not have my mom bail me out.
I'll get my Romanians to do it.
Listen, you're giving oral when he's playing video games, and he's going to come get you out of Indiana. I think that's the deal I just cut within this marriage.
I'll go to $1 million.
You didn't get me out last time.
Okay, we're trying to get married here, okay? Do we have rings for this ceremony?
Yeah, we
Or
have
do we have Indiana white trash fist bumping? What do we got here?
We have rings.
I like that though. I like that.
We have rings. We already have them on though.
All right, well, you have to exchange rings here.
Okay. Well, I never been married before. Come on. Any day now.
Haley, repeat after me as you put this ring on. Okay?
Your finger.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I expect you
I expect you
to be the best piece of young Russian meat I've ever had
to be the best piece of Russian meat I ever had.
and pound this white trash bitch to death.
Pound this white trash bitch to death.
Put the ring on his finger. Remember, this is all part of the deal.
I love it. Yeah, exactly. I remind you every day. Right before I go.
Cash, here we go. Repeat after me. With this ring,
I expect you
not to be such an uptight bitch
not to be such an uptight bitch.
when I need some time alone with my boys
When I just need some time alone with my boys,
because your 3 bastard children
the 3 bastard children
are absolutely driving me insane.
are absolutely driving me insane.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I. Wait, what?
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
You may kiss the bride. You may kiss the bride. She's a little bloated. She's on her period. Sorry.
No, I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, turn around. For the first time, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Cash Madison. We will be making our way down the runway into our finest vehicle owned by the BRN, a 2004 Crown Vic, for our chariot ride home. Put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Cash Madison. This way, please. Hand in hand, the children come with. Hand in hand as a bride and groom. 1 kid's mad about it. 2 kids don't know where to go. Go down the stairs. Please do not fall. Thank you so much. Check 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. Hi, Anna.
Hey, how's it going?
So what do you think about this so far?
effing amazing.
What's chat saying?
Give me a minute. The video.
Chad is loving it.
Not working.
Okay, cool.
Chad is absolutely
I'm gonna.
loving it.
Hey, I'm gonna buy time till you come get me. So because chat
Yeah.
knows
Sometimes
all.
they could be negative about stuff, but they seem to be pretty. They think that this was epic, and they're excited for the full YouTube video. As am I.
Well, I can't wait for Jackson to maybe tighten it up a little bit and get, make it a little bit more flowing and things like that.
Yeah, and if you check on our Instagram at the Bubba Army, I already have some videos up there, little snippets, little teases.
The guy, they can't hear us talking right now. I like the guy more than I like her.
Ash, he was not as I expected at all. He looks like I expected.
Right.
But his temperament is much different.
Would you not agree? Like if you saw that guy at the mall,
member.
you'd be like, man, that guy's a real, whatever. Yeah. He's a pretty chill dude.
You know what? They usually are, though. They usually are. They're usually not as you would expect. But she's a firecracker.
So, are we going to do the burnout? Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. We are outside. This is the final portion of the Cash Madison / Haley Sanders Indiana White Trash Extravaganza Kate 5 Hurricane Yippee-O with the children. We need to bring all the children. Is that the shy one? Yeah, and we're gonna complete our wedding ceremony with a white trash cop car burnout. Both of these people, unfortunately, have been in the back of squad cars. And what better way to put an exclamation point onto this particular event by doing a huge ass Bubba Clem type burnout. So without further ado, we're gonna.
Okay, you guys stay here, right?
Put your hands behind your back. Watch your head when you get in. Watch your head when you get in. There you go.
He knows how to do it.
Sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. We'll be getting a hold of your mob friends soon. Okay, go.
They're used to it, Bubba.
Lummy, I love you.
Love you too, Bubba. Good luck on the burnout.
Maybe after I get done, you can interview the kids or something.
Will
okay?
do.
All right, here we go.
Just married. There they go. What'd you think of the wedding?
Oh, it was awesome. You like it though? Yeah. Oh, you sad?
Oh, don't be sad. Here they come.
I mean, look at that. It's black. Yeah, that's look at this is tires. Come here, girl.
Look, it's a real cop car. They can't get out. Look.
Some of your tires got scraped from
Ma'am, come on out. Watch your head. Taking you to booking.
What'd you think of the burnout?
It was awesome.
Come on.
I was a little nervous, but it looks good.
The ride.
I'll text you later today.
Come
Okay?
on.
All right, man. Thank you. Be careful now.
Oh, I want to
If I need to get a new tattoo, you gonna get me one?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, bud.
He does good.
Oh, I want to
Now, hey, just chill. Not be so uptight. What? Well, I gotta go back on here.
What'd you think of the burnout?
I loved it. It was probably the best one I've seen yet. Look at that. That's like straight black right there.
You smoked it up.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the Bubba the Love Sponge show. It's a bit chaotic here at the moment. Lummy is here. Blitz is here.
I think that was one of Bubba's best burnouts.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for the running around because we're very, like most places that would try to pull something like that off would have like maybe two or three extra people to do it. And Blitz, I know that you were just unbelievable and getting all this set up. And I know that the technicality, I mean, just you only have so much to work with, bud.
And I came here. Actually, well, Anna was here too last night.
I know, buddy.
Pre-wired it and tested it. It worked fine. And
it's okay. We'll throw when we throw the Burnout portion up as the special. I'll get it to Jackson. I think we have it on several different phones, different angles. So the final product will look good, and he can cut out. Listen, as you do something live, like in front of a studio audience, sometimes they retape and do things. Oh yeah, and that's kind of what Twitch and terrestrial radio are kind of the insider as we taped this, and we'll make a production of. I think it went pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I mean, by all the working parts that we had with
the pre-interview and the wedding itself.
Yeah, and I think it went pretty well, and I think Jackson could really slice it up and make it look pretty good. And I gotta tell you, I like that guy.
He was a lot more laid back than I thought he was going to be.
If there's
I feel bad for that guy.
Me too.
Oh my God.
You should have heard what they were talking about during the break. Oh, she was getting on him.
Oh, she's a
firecracker.
But he knew that. He knows that.
Yeah, he knows it.
So maybe what he likes.
Blitz, I feel like giving you the strap. You've earned it. But I feel like you don't really care about and want to have to put it on your shoulder.
Oh, okay.
A lot. But if I'm wrong, then say so, because the strap is
I don't want to say you're wrong. That would be against you. So I'm not. No, you're absolutely right.
Well, now you're mind screwing me.
Yeah.
Well.
Yes.
Well deserved.
Yes. Good job, Blitz.
And thank you to Lummy and Anna and Tyler and me and everybody. We all had.
Thank you to me.
I want to thank me.
But you did. Hold on.
Of course, you did a great job.
The vows were awesome.
Yeah,
you prepped it well.
Everybody loved them.
I actually, and I had to get the car, make sure it was gas, and backed it up, and and
you did that early this morning.
I did do it this morning.
Yeah,
and made sure it was in position, and then I had to think of the format, how I wanted it to do, and then I had to write my vows, which I think were pretty good.
Yes, they were.
And
it was really funny, Bubba, and it wasn't too long because
no, it was perfect.
Looking at all your notes, I'm like, how long is this going to be? But
I saw those notes. I'm
6 minutes.
Yeah, I saw those notes. I was like, how long does he think this is going to take?
I haul ass, my friend.
I know, and it was great.
And so Jackson, I think you can cut out some of the dead spots where we were, whatever, and put that thing all together. Then seam in the burnout. By the way, what about that burnout?
That was a great burnout.
It was awesome.
And Lummy, if I did, one of those a week. Out front, man, don't you think it'd look like an NHRA drag strip?
Oh, 100%.
Man, and the smell.
Yeah.
It still smells like the whole lobby stinks. I mean, it smells great.
I mean, when you lay a burnout down, and boy, in the back, they were like, oh my God, this is cool.
They're really putting it over.
The kids loved it. They wanted to go play in the smoke.
Yeah.
Poor little things.
Burnout weekly.
And they're so cute. But they turned on the Russian last night saying, we hate you. You're not our daddy.
Yeah, but then they cried when he left.
I know there's a lot going on there.
Very erratic, like their mother.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Lovey, what'd you think about it?
Oh, I thought Cash was a cool guy. Now, on the other hand, I mean, he's
she's a handful.
Just have
man,
she's insecure and she's jealous, and she's volatile.
Yes,
that's the insecure, jealous, and volatile. Blitz, can you get any more of a deadly combination?
Nope.
I mean, there's probably explosives that you mess with that aren't that volatile.
No way.
Insecure, possessive, and volatile.
Right.
Oh,
that's toxic.
That's why I put in the vows some of that stuff. Where if he says, "Hey, I need some time with the boys because your 3 kids are driving me insane," she says, all he has to do is, "Bitch, check the wedding video."
Exactly.
We agreed to that when we got married.
Right. But again, they don't seem like they're much of rule followers, so.
Yeah.
You did hit on that his favorite game is GTA.
I know that.
Of course.
And she has now committed to giving him oral during video games.
That is true.
And when she says, no. See, here's what I was most worried about. When I first brought up the video games, what was her first reaction?
She didn't like it.
Her first reaction was, I'm going to rip it out of the wall and throw it down the hallway.
Yep.
That'll happen.
When she's agreed to give him oral. Talk about a turnaround from getting oral while you're playing GTE to your bitch unplugging it out of the wall and throwing it. Like, that's a big swing there, ain't it?
Oh,
Sure
yeah.
is.
And the first thing off of her mind was to rip it out of the wall and to throw it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Here he is.
That's on brand.
And listen, I don't play a lot of video games, but, when I did, like with Madden or things like that, and if you got a real good game going or high score Willie, the worst is when somebody tries to come in and thwart your game. When you got the game of your life going on.
Oh, 100%. You're never
And some
going to get
bitch
it
comes
back.
in with her hands on her hips.
Hands on hips.
Oh,
not
you
feeling.
do.
In front of your friends.
All you do is play games all day. I am tired of this.
Has the merch crick ever said anything like that to you ever?
We're not. This isn't about me. This is
I'm
about
just
Cash
curious.
and Haley.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
you're talking about hands on hips and giggling.
No. Listen, the one thing that I am going to that I'm never talking about, whatever relationship I'm in,
Yeah.
on the show again. Vague references and things like that. We went there, we did this, but not anything other than that.
Okay.
Because it's an absolute
Leads nowhere good.
recipe for disaster.
Okay.
It just is. With me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all kinds of layers to that.
Gotcha.
A lot of layers.
Well, and it's just like probably the worst thing I ever did with my first marriage. Well, it's the worst. But
Get married?
is she gave her own T-shirt. Remember Heather had the Queen
Oh,
T-shirt.
yeah. That was yeah.
It was downhill from there. If you give them too much, they expect too much. They think they're stars in their own right. They start getting Twitter followers. They start getting people up in their head and talking to them. It's all over. But they're crying.
Spanish
Twitter
like this.
cancer.
What's that?
Twitter cancer.
Oh yeah, Twitter cancer. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you can't. Yeah, I can't get into what I'm doing, who I'm. Nothing of that kind
Gotcha.
of nonsense. But I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. That was a lot.
I mean,
Oh,
if you take the phone call yesterday,
Uh-huh.
then you take our crosstalk today with the Springer show, and then you take the marriage, then you take the pre-interview, then you take the marriage, and then you take the burnout.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that might be a 2-hour spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
My Lord, 2 hour of pure white trashness.
Even
Running
I was a
wild.
little bit shocked.
You were?
Yeah, well, I didn't know that the Springer included the daughter, Tawny, who was apparently the quote goody two shoes.
Yeah, I had no idea. I thought it was just the mom.
That was just Angie.
No. It was Tawny, who was 21, who was dating this black guy in Columbus, and Angie was blasted him too. And then when they bring said black guy out to choose, he picks Angie.
Mm-hmm.
And her and Tawny got in a big ass fight. Now Tawny lives here locally and got herpes from a guy that works at a BMW dealership.
And she got herpes after the Springer show?
Yes.
Okay.
She was at my house when she was crying about having it.
Okay.
I turned to Sumo and said, Sumo, what did you bring into my home? Well, goddamn, I didn't know she had herpes, Bubba. That's just her mama's cleaning the house. I didn't know that the kids were coming. I had no idea. Did you know Angie was on Springer one time? No, I didn't know. Yeah, you need to look it up. It's crazy. Oh, let me, what's
It's up
this?
there.
This is the burnout that this is.
Oh, hold on. I don't even know what's playing where, but I'll find it. I promise you I will. Stand by.
It actually is a good little background for the
Yeah.
burnout.
It's beautiful.
I thought Blitz
But is
put that in.
but
I'm
is
like,
no.
But is it
"Jeez,
royalty
Blitz."
free?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I just put this up there so we can watch it real quick.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Can you
but by the
imagine?
way, I do want to say when everyone was getting thanked, thank you for Ashley. She stopped what she was doing at work to help me tie the 24 cans I put
I
on
love
there.
her.
Oh, she came by.
You know I'm most worried about how she feels about me, not you.
Oh, she loves you.
I care about her a lot, and she's a great mom, and I don't think you could have picked a better woman to deal with your nonsense and give you a
100%
beautiful
agree.
She
child.
came all the way out here to help you with the.
No,
love
I did
her.
it at home.
I
Oh,
love
at
Last night,
home, at
yeah.
home.
I absolutely adore her.
I was talking to her about that yesterday when we were tying the cans.
But how much I love her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I love Bubba.
I know, but like she needs to know that when I do go a little too
Super cool.
low on the gob, that's not, I'm sorry.
And you'll never touch the chest hair again.
Never, ever. That is my vow to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is my absolute promise on my son's eyeballs.
And she knew how to work too. She goes, we got to put more cans. She kept telling me to go get more cans.
Did you hear them all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one
Half
minute
of them
left.
got slinged out.
I know.
What do you think our neighbors think about us?
Oh,
I mean,
they
we
love
are
us.
You
white
probably
trash.
love it.
Yeah, they
As
love
much
us.
as we're trying to make these people white trash, please. Look in the mirror there, big boy.
Oh my god.
By the way, Blitz, they were pretty proficient in getting in the back of that squad car.
Yeah, they've done it a time or two.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
He had his hands behind his back,
They knew
too.
exactly
Did
what
he?
they were doing.
Yeah.
There we go. Whew, this I'm not trying to put myself over, but
Pretty good.
this is a pretty
Oh,
epic.
this is a good one.
This is a pretty epic burnout. Blitz, I think I caught clear to third gear.
Whew.
I think I burned clear to third. Probably not the best for my car,
Eh.
but I'm getting new tires today from SOS.
Oh my god.
God, that looks like the Gator Nationals right there, doesn't it, Blitz?
Yeah.
Big Daddy's like, oh my God.
Oh my god.
And the kids,
They wanted to run and play in the
white
They
snow.
trash
thought it was
kids,
snow, yeah.
They thought it was 4th of July, like snakes,
Yeah.
smoked snakes.
I thought you blew the tire right here when you swerved off.
So I did too a little bit.
I mean, look at that. And
Why no? It just wouldn't lay
Oh
no more
my
bacon.
God.
Wouldn't lay no more bacon. Look at that. That is a one hell of a bacon strip.
Yeah, it is.
Blitz. That probably took 3/4 of the life of that tire away.
Well, yeah, half of it's still sitting out there. You can't see how chunky it is right there.
Oh yeah, you can. Look at the kids. Oh my God, this happens in the trailer park all the time. Lummy, I love your police getup, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Pull in like we're NASCAR. Poor Tyler has to open the gate for me.
Yeah.
Tyler, thank you for helping me. We certainly needed your all hands on deck. I know you were running around, opening gates, getting whoop yippee-oh, so thank you, buddy.
No problem.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, this is epic. This is epic. I think I should drive it to SOS Rick's today, just like that.
With the just married to the
Just married on the
cans.
back.
Yeah, I think how far can we'll make it down the veterans with those?
We'll find out. Those cans are pretty loud too.
I think I ran over. Oh, look at that. This is the Bubba the Love Sponge show. You're not finding this kind of stuff anywhere else.
No way.
Please. Look at that machine, Tyler.
Hell yeah.
Blitz, look at that machine. That
That
thing's
thing
sharp.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
Anna, if Blitz picked you up on a date with that, would you?
I'd be Whoppy Toppy.
Where's his?
Look, it's a real cop car. They can't get out. Look. And by the way, you can't get out.
some of your tires got scraped.
Ma'am, come on out. Watch your head.
Watch her.
Taking you to booking. Come on in, sir.
Oh, prison yellow. Perfect.
Gotta get back on it's a prison yellow.
Yep.
Buddy. I'll text you later today.
That's pretty much it.
There you go.
That's it.
That's awesome.
What a
lovely couple.
Great couple.
There's a lot of moving parts when we do something like that, and quite frankly, it's exhausting both physically and mentally. It really is. And I get a little nervous when I get out. Like when I'm here on the air, I'm in my little cocoon. I'm kind of like Wizard of
it's a
Oz.
controlled space.
Yeah, and I'm almost Wizard of Oz, where I'm behind my little screens here, ruling the world. But when I get out, when I'm out, on stage, live, winging it like I never wunged, I get a little nervous.
Sure.
Anyone would.
So, if I sounded nervous or I was, not quite as smooth as I should have been, so sorry. Jackson will fix it in post. I got to think now. Blitz is the
And another 2 weeks, we'll have the divorce. So
yeah.
They'll be back for more.
Yeah.
We got to keep up on them like monthly.
Yeah,
at
I'm gonna
least.
call. I got Cash's number.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm gonna call him every once in a while. And say, Cash, shoot me straight, kid.
Yep.
How's it going?
Updates.
And then I'll call her because you know how she is.
And see if the stories align.
Right. So Blitz, do you think that this whole thing is a one thing, or do you think it's a two-part thing? Is part one maybe the phone call and the interview, and then part two I don't think the marriage ceremony and the burnout end up being that's not that long, right? As far as lengthwise.
with the interview and everything.
I think the phone call should be its own thing.
Yeah.
The phone call is its own
That
thing.
was like an hour and 15
All
minutes.
right, so that needs to be part one.
Yeah.
And then part two could be the studio portion.
Yeah, the interview and like today.
The actual marriage.
Yep.
Part one can be the white trash phone call day before. And then this one will be the Indiana white trash actual marriage ceremony.
Wedding day.
I don't know that I don't know that Cash quite understands what he's getting himself into. Because
After the ceremony was over, even she handed him his purse, and he goes, "Huh?" And she goes, "You better get used to this. Hold my purse."
Yeah, she's like Ruthie from Ozarks.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's like his type, though. You know, like to us, it might seem a little bit odd, but that's probably what he's used to. You know, people who are rough around the edges.
I don't think he's really
bitches with some sass.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know. And he had an interesting view on the Ukrainian-Russian situation, did he
Sure
not?
did. Very informative.